Hi there, my name is Kaylee.
My name is Shay.
And we're tackling some big debt.
In the Big Apple.
And today, we're not going to talk about money at all.
No, not
unless you want to talk about one of the most expensive things that we have, which is 3 cats.
Yes.
And we're here to talk about our 3 cats. Willow's already running.
Yeah.
And it's just a little cat introduction. I feel like they pop in and out of the videos all the time, but we don't get to really talk about them very much. So we're just going to introduce you guys to the 3 cats.
Yeah.
Also some cute photos. We're going to see them live in person. Yeah. And we're not sitting in the usual chair. Let me see if you can see why.
Ooh.
I mean, you can kind of see why. But there's 2 down there.
Yeah. And the other one's just walking around and yelling.
Yeah. They love this office and this chair specifically. So first, sorry, buddy. Come on. He's so mad.
This is Giles.
This is Giles. Him and Willow, who is the other one who Shay was just holding, are siblings. Yeah. So Giles was born in Brooklyn. His mom was found in somebody's garage, and she was pregnant when they found her, and he just was so mad because I just woke him up. And he we call him Scraggly, just because look at him. Isn't he just kind of a scraggly dude? He looks kind of scruffy. Yeah. And he was one of 4, and all of them had Buffy names. So it was Giles and Willow, who we have and kept their names, and there was also Buffy and Xander. So Buffy looks just like Giles. Yeah. We follow their mom on Instagram.
Yes.
One thing about Giles that you should know is somehow he's always a little wet.
His paws are always a little bit wet.
He's always a little bit wet.
He loves sticking his paws in his water fountain.
Yeah. Or in your drinking water if you're not paying attention. So.
We to this day don't know why.
Like one time we were sleeping in the night and Shay had a glass of water on the bedside table and we woke up just in time for him to stick his whole paw in there and then flick it over us. He's really dumb. Mm-hmm. He's definitely the dumbest one. Yeah. But also just the sweetest.
If I could compare him to a human, I would say that he is most like Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec.
He's the sweetest boy in the whole world. He likes to cry and cry if we don't hug him and cradle him. Mm-hmm. And he'll sit like this and just sit on my lap and hang out while I work. And he just whines by himself sometimes if everybody's asleep and they don't want to play with him. And he's done with us now. Mm-hmm. And he's just a really sweet little guy.
He is.
He's our baby, even though he's not the smallest one.
He is our baby, and he is the problem child, but we do love him so much.
I can't stress enough that he will sometimes sit in an empty room and cry by himself.
For no reason.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Next.
Mm-hmm. The lady of the house.
Yeah. This is Willow.
This is Willow. She's going to tolerate that holding about a tenth of the time Giles did.
Yeah.
Like I said, she is Giles' sister.
Yes.
We believe her to be the runt of the litter.
Yes. She's still tiny. And she goes by many names, including, but not limited to, Willow, Girlina, Girly Pop, and sweet tiny baby Princess Angel of Darkness.
Yes. She is actually the reason we ended up getting another cat, was because Shay really, really wanted us to have a tiny girl black cat.
Yes.
And I found her on the website Pet Finder. Mm-hmm. And then we got there to pick her up, and it was just her and Giles left. And how are you going to look at a tiny baby kitten and leave him there? So we ended up with 2.
We couldn't and we didn't. Yeah.
Willow, also very talkative.
She is very talkative, and she's evil.
Yes.
Giles may be the problem child, but she's the one causing most of the problems.
Yes, but she lets us think it's him. She really sets him up for failure.
100% of the time.
This is probably the longest I've held her since she was a baby.
Yeah.
Because Giles snuggles like crazy. Giles sometimes sleeps in between us in bed, and Willow will sometimes sleep in the same room. She's just not a snuggly girl. She's putting up with this a little bit, I think only because it's cold. Yeah. She is very smart, very cute, loves Kerrygold butter.
Yeah, she has a problem.
We've cut her off the Kerrygold butter.
Yeah.
Because she started getting rude at breakfast.
Yeah.
Which I don't appreciate personally. But she's very conventionally beautiful cat. I would say we have a whole crew of conventionally attractive cats.
Yes, I would say that as well.
Willow likes to eat flowers and play with garbage. And she will hide the garbage throughout the house. She went through a paperclip phase, but that made me really nervous that she was going to swallow one, which I don't know how she could because it's bigger than her head. But she would go through phases where she would find wherever we were keeping paper clips, not in accessible places because I got scared, but she would find them anyway and hide them under rugs and then retrieve them in the night. Yes. She's very smart and wants to die, apparently. All right, hand me my son.
This one's the OG of the Jacobs household.
And he'll probably stay the longest if you hold him right.
Oh, good.
This is Harvey. When I moved to New York in 2018, I lived in a very tiny apartment in Brooklyn, and I was so sad. And I went and I adopted a cat, and well, actually, I adopted the cat, and then they said actually he's developed a terrible eye infection, and he's gonna have to stay a little longer. So I adopted him, but I didn't get to take him home for a little while. And they said, and he has some eye scarring left. Is that gonna be okay? And I was like, is that gonna be okay? That's my son. And actually, now he is okay. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, one of his eyes is cloudy.
One of his eyes is just a little cloudy. It doesn't bother him at all. And then me and him, since 2018, it was just us. There were some people in and out, but that's nobody's business. And it's been the two of us, and we are soulmates. We are in love. And we sit like this for many hours a day. And this boy trusts me with his life. And I told Shay earlier today that if there was a fire and she could only rescue one of us, she should rescue him. And I meant it. I love this little boy. This gigantic, gigantic boy. He is 14 pounds.
He is. We had to put him on a diet for a little while.
Because he was going crazy for the kitten food, which I understand.
He's trimmed down quite a bit.
He just loves me so much. Yeah. I just really love this boy. He's also just a very beautiful cat. Also
part of why we decided to adopt another cat was because we knew that Harvey would be more active if he had a sibling.
And he is. He is a demon. He's like their dad.
Yeah.
It's really cute. You just sit like this. His eyes are closed. He's resting. Yeah. Harvey, you gotta look at the people. You'd be very standoffish. His nose. Look into the camera. His nose is a little heart. And I love him with my whole life. And one day we will die together. Well, we just wanted to do a quick check-in and introduce you to the babies.
Yep.
What do you do? Okay, you can stay down like that. He wants to sleep. Those are our children.
Yes.
We love them so much. They're just so sweet. I'm not kidding that half the things that we do on a weekly basis are just like sit and look at the cats doing stuff.
Yeah.
Our lives revolve around them. I find them to be wonderful and hilarious. Even though my house is full of cat hair and I have to scoop poop sand like twice a day.
Yeah. These are our 3 cats.
Those are our 3 cats.
Is it excessive? Maybe.
Just one, I would say 1 to 2 too many.
Yeah.
But look at, oh, he just burped. Okay, that's time for us to go.
Yeah. Okay, we will see you.
That's all from us.
Friday.
Yeah, we'll see you Friday. It's chaotic, always.